How's it going, everyone? Welcome to part 4 of Oni Forgewright. Possibly the... Just check up on our stream here. Okay. Possibly the last part of this godforsaken character who has really struggled to progress, I would say, past starting mostly in the mid-game. Some of that is due to learning how to build this type of character, which I haven't always done the best, but it's been a struggle. Either way. Right now we're trading Earth Magic because we want to get Hellfire Mortar castable. We're quite a ways from that. We're unfortunately going to have to get probably like 15 Earth just to do that. Which kind of sucks, and probably have to train a few more levels of fire as well. But now I guess we gotta go to depths, because we did finish Crypt, we went ahead and did Elf. So yeah. Let's go try to not get ourselves killed in depths. Resistances. Okay, so I put on the Scarf of Resistance, and because I wanted to have RF. This placement is leaves a lot to be desired. We're gonna have to take this pretty slowly, I think. I don't know if Monarch... This is a very wide open area. Hey, what's up, Sergi? I assume you're Sergey from Discord. These large rocks are nice because it's like a way to do something supplemental at range. Nice. Hope you're having a good tournament. I don't know if you've gotten to play much yet. I think you have. I haven't been paying attention. A lot of people have been active, of course. I want to get... Nice. Working out pretty well. A little bit of supplemental melee. Ooh. Gotta be careful. This is very wide open. It's extremely easy to get overwhelmed. I do have Monarch Bomb to kind of help with group fights, but I don't have tons of confidence in that. I have to really just play this quite carefully. Try to set up favorable positions. Try to kind of keep... You play us? Can you just show? Yes, I do. You can... That little window that you probably see in the upper right of the stream, that's just the Los view of my console window. So there's some people who are console player. Also, it's just neat to show people. But yeah, I have a few people who watch, or at least one person on YouTube who apparently just watches that little area of the screen because they only like looking at console. But yeah, I spectate. I have the OBS spectate in web tiles to get the main capture because most people don't want to see console graphics. Of course, I can play tiles, but I still sort of prefer. Oh, good. Get some more large rocks. What's up, Gnome Sand? Gateway to a Ziggurat. I was just watching Wizard Ike clear a Ziggurat. It was pretty funny. Made me think that this character is so bad on consumables, it might actually like to do a few levels of it, like maybe 3, but it's pretty spooky. And I'll probably save it. Probably save that decision until, like, I don't know, you know. I guess we can try that maybe. Who's better at large rocking? Probably the stone giant, but I'm glad either way because he just gave me more large rocks. I am sort of getting vaguely low. Wow, what do we got here? Oh, a jewelry shop. That's something you like to see. Is this open, or what is this? Is this a... Aha! They gonna come out of there, or... Yes, they are. Guess, wow, what happened, That was weird. There should be another one, right? Kind of strange. Octopus King. Hey, Scarab Towel. It's a talisman. I can't use that. Whoa. Oh, I don't know that talismans are in jewelry shops now. Huh. That's interesting. I must have played a bunch of games and not seen that. They're not really jewelry. It's kind of a bummer, actually, because a lot of people aren't using... I mean, this is a lot of talismans. Wonder if they should be a somewhat smaller percentage of the jewelry shops, because that seems like kind of a lot. But I know it is random, of course. Unfortunately, I don't think Octopus King is... I don't have that much gold. I thought I had more gold than this. I don't have much to spend on. I guess I could get that manual of Evo, or... I don't want to train any more... I don't really want to... It knows what you want, gives you opposite. But I'm a dev gnome. It's supposed to do what I want and not what the players want. That code is only supposed to run for players, not for devs. Something's clearly bugged. Yeah, I realize it could just be a high roll like that, so... Sometimes it's just the RNG, but I'm curious as to what those chances are after seeing that. Hopefully depths won't be insane. Oh, this is interesting. How good am I at just tabbing out? I don't really have a... I'll try something. I wonder how good Monarch could be in this situation. I see. Not that good. I don't know why I really thought that, to be honest. Like, in a quarter, yeah, like, what's gonna happen? But I can do this. And that... See, this is what I mean. That damage was really pitiful. Well, I had this discussion with Draco Omega. I felt that this spell is underpowered, or it's not quite working the best. And he was comparing it to Fireball, and he's like, the damage is sort of like equivalent to anywhere from 30% to only 10% more of a Fireball. Lower, it's better that the comparison is more favorable the lower your spell power is, so it kind of equalizes a bit. But then you get more explosions out of one cast of a Monarch Bomb. Say you get like 3 would be typical. That situation was a bit atypical. Yeah, I still think some of its mechanic needs to change. I do like it. I like some aspects of the spell, but I think some of its mechanics need to change somehow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I keep getting so many flayed ghosts. I got, after a bad experience in Crypt, I've become really, really scared of flayed ghosts for some reason. Well, I guess not for some reason, for the reason of my experience in Crypt. Silent scrolls, those can be used. Teleport, I desperately need that. Oh. Okay, this is an interesting situation. Okay, Monarch Bomb, go! I'm gonna temper it. I hope that it can actually... How are we doing? Yeah. I mean, was that worth? I don't know. Not exactly. I didn't really get a whole lot out of that. We need to... Oh, we have File of Floods. Oh, I picked up a lightning rod. Okay. Don't need this robe. Don't know why that got picked up. Polymorph. My Evo right now. They are not temperable, no. I thought that they might be, and I was going to try that trick, but no, you can't temper them. Could be kind of interesting if they were. Try my... Ooh. Let's see if we can get any more mileage. See, yeah, because this guy is opening up space, so... Which is... Of course, now what's going to happen is... It's doing some denial, you know... I guess I'm getting... Yeah, go ahead and do it anyway. I guess you are getting some denial of movement, which is interesting. It's not like the central conceit of the spell, but I really do like the way that it puts stuff in and fills in space. I think that's really neat. You don't want it to be another like Hellfire Mortar where the focus is on the damage of dropping the bombs on monsters' heads, but it's just it's a weird one. And I've had extremely... Okay, this is good. We're getting some of the consumables replaced that I really wanted. Like, more teleport is good. Okay, at this point I can... Oh, I cast the wrong spell, I guess. That's funny. Ooh, a Lich. Now see, a Lich could be a good candidate. Do these resist anything? Want to watch out for... kind of want to fill in the space there. Yeah, see, this is potentially good. Did something. This is very fussy combat, but... Gotta be careful. It's so easy for this character to just get totally overwhelmed in the blink of an eye. It's like it does fine. You really have to like watch out and retreat carefully. Just take everything really slowly. Stuff like Rakshasas are a great example of a monster you have to keep casting that spell, and I really want to be casting Warfrost. Sure. Alright. Huh. Whatever. Always a flayed ghost. I'm gonna do this fight. Maybe like so. Oh. Rough. That was rough. Interesting. These elect guys are just kind of wrecking me here. I'm just kind of experimenting around, and yeah, these guys are not messing around. Lack of our elect is really hurting. Turns out nothing but EV and SH is not, and a bunch of HP is not all that viable in combat. Yeah. I'll spend a fear. Jeez. These tight corners are not great for my Forgewright. It doesn't really... Makes me wonder if Monarch is actually... I'm getting a sense that Monarch could be really nice in some of these situations, but it's tough. Yeah, like that's an expensive and this isn't so hot because I'm just creating these things which are just kind of sitting here. Maybe that works, dang it. I always forget to disable this. That's right, this guy has dig. Interesting. Nope. Yeah, we're just so kind of comparatively poor in melee, it feels like. I'm probably needing to use Monarch Bomb a little bit more. It's tricky because you can't use Monarch with a lot of the other Forgecraft stuff. So you have to, like, sort of think about that, and Hoarfrost is just kind of bad at this point. It's just not that much damage. Wow. Good spawn location there, buddy. Ooh, got me with the para, huh? Our willpower is not that great. I'm kind of getting there on Hellfire Mortar, but we're ways away. Oh, I should have considered Splinter Frost Shell. Why didn't I do that? Damn, I forgot to have that spell. I could have saved a Fear Scroll. Stupid. Oh. So this isn't what you want to see. There we go. Wow, I'm drained a lot. Kangaroo Reaver is scary. This vault is definitely bringing the pain. I think this is the grid. Friggin' Defender, yeah, that's not nice. This might be a teleport situation, to be honest. Kind of ran out of MP. Fighting this stuff in the corridor isn't great. I don't think I can take down the Defender and the Reaver. That's just a little bit too much. I can obviously continue zapping with this and kind of probably take out the Shadow Dragon, but the Reaver is a real problem, and the Defender is also a major problem. It's not good. That's kind of a shame. And I don't have any MP for Shadow stuff. Marionette actually would have been probably pretty good against the Shadow Dragon right now. It's a shame I don't have any MP at all, but I only have one magic pot left and I don't really want to waste it. So this feels just like a teleport. Yeah. Might have to spend multiple teleport if it lands poorly is the issue. Our drain is off the charts right now, that's crazy. Can't really do much with warping. Yeah, I gotta spend a teleport. I can finish this guy off though. Not our preferred place to land. Close the door, how fast do they swap? Is there a door there? No, that's chance based. I don't know if it is based on HD. I forget if how that is decided. Like, there's a chance for there's definitely a chance for the swap to happen even outside of Genus. It might be based on HD. That's a good question. I don't really remember. I'm gonna kind of stay away from that vault and clear out the rest of the level. Oh, hey, I got a fear back at least. That's good. Gotta remember to use Splinter Frost when I have MP rather than consumables at certain points because... Oh. Okay. Why he wanted to fucking move out of the way like that, but whatever. Here's our boy, the Tengu Reaver. This is good for Hoarfrost, I think. Wow. This is good for Monarch Bomb. Shadow Dragon hold them for a bit behind the door. That's cute. Yeah, you're probably right. That could have covered a free retreat, I guess, huh? The problem is I don't have a way to get the Shadow Dragon. I don't have a way to make a gap. I can't close the Shadow Dragon, like... You know, I was out of MP in that situation, unfortunately. That was just a bad setup to that fight. I keep setting up fights kind of poorly with this character because I'm, like, sort of less confident how to use the spells in some ways. Oh. That's not exactly what you want to see. This feels like a Monarch Bomb situation. What else? Anything else would be good? What does this thing? Does this thing have RC? It does not. Well, thank you for ducking out of the way of... okay, good. Yeah, the space covering stuff is kind of nice. Yeah, this vault is just... is nasty. Kind of the thing you don't want. But I have to go around the periphery. But yeah, if I could have, had a gap, then maybe that would have been an interesting play. There we go. Alright, that did a thing. Hash macros until something dies. You know, there's truth to that. Wow. Generating. What do you got? Oh, Rod X of Distortion. It's not what I really like to see. How am I going to get away from you, my friend? Yeah, I mean, this character, if it mashes, it dies very easily, I feel. It's like it's got to lean on its spells because that's where all its damage is. I could have just gone for, like, Dragon Scales and enchanted those up and not used spells. I wonder where my earliest, like, good scales were. Like, I had Fire Dragon Scales at some point. I could have done that kind of character and used some spells. But... probably a better direction for this sort of character. I really wanted to use Forgewright stuff, and it's just really painful because it's hard to train up all of the... It's hard to train up all the schools to get the spells and to try them out and whatnot. It's all over the place. It's really nasty. But I do think, like, probably just wearing some Fire Dragon Scales and kind of stopping at, like, the level 4 spells and then just going for melee would have, yeah, might have been an easier route. Just get much better defenses. But this thing is really bad. This, it's got an axe, it's distortion. It's also regenerating because it's, well, it's not even damage is the main thing. So, what are we going to do about that? I don't think I actually have a very good answer to this problem. This isn't going to help me out here. Yeah, this guy doesn't have any spells that can help me, unfortunately. I can't marionette him. Well, is that true? Aha. That's not what I thought. Whoa. Jesus. That's crazy. How dead is he? He's not. Interesting. I was not expecting to get berserked, but now we know about that, I guess. That's pretty cute, but I don't really have a way to do anything about this now. Didn't even seem to damage him is the thing. Did I actually hit him? Yes, I did, but his regen. It's wild. Yeah, it did not apply Trog's hand. So, lesson learned there. Now I have to get the hell out of here. Obviously re-teleport, don't love that option. I need to kind of push him back, but I don't really have a way to do that. And anything that I create as a Forgecraft is probably going to get... Oh, I do have Splinter. Let's see what we can do with that. Oh, wow. That's crazy. We can try it once more. Well, actually what I can do is now slip. But that's not gonna do very much, I don't think. Yeah, no, because I can't move if I do that. Damn. He's gonna kill this shadow very quickly. Is there another option that I have? This stupid thing. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how it works. He did summon some Brothers in Arms, but I got kind of weak stuff. And, yeah, I don't know. I think if I Splinter Frost again, he's going to just probably banish it, and he'll kill it probably pretty quickly. And I can't move anyhow. I mean, I can... No, I won't. I'll be out of MP at that point. Crap. And I'll definitely have to take a bunch of distortion melee, but I don't really have a lot of plays. This guy is just... Having distortion broadaxe is quite unfortunate. I kind of need a Monarch Bomb setup to kill this guy, probably. Just don't really have... Like, there's warping, but that's not a great chance to do anything. I don't love that play. Because it's only, I think it's only, is it? It's not that high of a chance to blink. Yeah, well, it scales on evocation, so the chance to blink is kind of low with this, because my evo is just not very high. No blink scrolls. I think a teleport is fine here, because, like, there's nothing, you know, it's just, there's not a lot of good options for this particular weird situation. I guess I can cast Splinter Frost one last time to buy myself some extra safety. Okay. And, Now I can read teleport. Oh, look at that. I don't want to read a second teleport is the thing. It was a nice blink, but... Okay. I haven't learned, but it's not really castable yet, unfortunately. We're gonna need another 5 levels of Earth. So to hunt down that... Yeah, I could, but I can't really use it. Just need to kind of get Monarch Bomb and a whole bunch of Forgewright stuff summoned. Like, very quickly. I want to get rid of him, so I'm going to kind of go back to that area. And, might actually pre-summon Monarch. Yeah, totally castable. I mean, I could cast it, I just don't want... I'm not interested in, like, This is a really bad place to fight him, though. I mean, the miscasts are pretty bad, and then you have to reset the fight, and blah, blah, blah. There you go. I did it for you, know what I'm saying? There you go. That was a good setup for it, so I was willing to try it, but I was also putting more hope in just like, you know, denial of movement type stuff. Which I think that would have worked, just pre-casting Monarch Bomb and then getting, you know, Hoarfrost out. And just enough stuff so that he's going to have a hard time. Very ugly thing, that's not what you really want to see. Sucks getting the grid vault. Hey, that actually worked, despite these things having, What's up with the friggin' berserkers? There's a lot of weird tech with that spell, to be clear. You're hardly the only person to have, to find weird things. Could that other bomb move in close? Or ridiculous. Where are you? Oh. Yeah, it's like that one... Don't they move? Do the bombs move? I don't understand why it was like saying one location, because it blows up. What's the area of effect of a... Maybe I misunderstand this. Bomblet. Only partially... I can't see the size of its detonation, but it's like... It's only one radius 1, right? Heal wounds, that's good. We need more of that. Plus 6 ring of strength. Why is it wanting to pick that up? Staff of Hold. I'm not sure what it wants to pick up here. Oh, the artifact staff. Oh, that's interesting. Summons Necro Earth. Cool resists. Am I carrying a Staff of Death? I'll drop that. That's, if I really care about RN, that is RN, and if I want some extra RF for whatever reason, I guess that's another thing that I'll have. Boy, that vault really wasn't exactly worth. I mean, the XP was good. Yeah, I think it's only adjacent, so it was just like hanging out, not moving next to the Lich, and it just was aggravating. Ooh, I think we're gonna take alternate stairs. That's pretty nasty. This looks better. We're not actually far. Nice. Temper you. Jeez. Okay. Remember when you made bombs? This is gonna have to do. That did something. %26 on Hellfire. Well. Nice. Pokey stick work. I don't really want to fight a strong... Oh, where'd you come from? Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of good value in these larger area fights, so that's where bomb is actually, which is what it's supposed to do. So I'm getting some value here. God, I wish I could train these spell levels. We're already on depths 3. I only have one more level left to go. I have a feeling that I'm gonna... God, so many freaking... So many, trolls. I think I'm gonna... A Balrog. Wow, really? Get wrecked by a single air mage. I guess he must have it must have double zapped me. Is there any Arlek in the game? Oh, I've got a Staff of Air. I'm carrying that. I do have a Staff of Air. Gotta remember that sometimes. Not in that particular situation, I don't think, but... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I like get... Wow, I love it. I managed to position that perfectly so that... What a waste of... What an absolute waste of... can I just melee this guy? Yeah, sort of. No. Damn it. Why did I do that? Oh, God. This is terrible. Just like that, this character runs right around the corner into an absolute disaster. And he's stuck. Oh, I have a shadow. Thank God. The question is, can I run away? Yes, is the answer. Whew. Thank God. Thank you, Dith. Positive energy, magical power. Definitely might try some Hellfire Mortar here in this passageway, because that might be a better way to get rid of some of this crap. Absolutely don't want to walk out into the middle. Here in the center. Well, there we know. Get wrecked. Why open doors when you can mortar them? That's true. I guess I could do that. Sorry. Didn't really consider. But you can't dig doors. I thought it was only diggable features. Doors can't be dug. I just don't like that. What is this? Well, that seemed to do good things. Still a spooky fight. Why do you keep picking up protection from cold? Fire mortar, let's go. I don't want the smiting guy. Pick you up. I don't think we killed that walking tome yet. That was pretty good. Yeah, that spell is pretty nice. It shoots a lot of beams. I don't really like how they run away, but oh no. That was spooky. Does the... Boris keeps coming back. He never stops. Wow, he's excruciating misery now, huh? I can't cast Hellfire more. I need oh, that's right, you can't. I forgot. Oh, guess that worked. I've fought Boris 3 times now. I really like how I'm getting flanked from. I thought this area of the level was like cleared, but clearly it's not. Where's stuff even coming from? Oh, it's just coming around. Well, he's got a nice robe. But, got some spell books. Anything I want to amnesia at this point? Not exactly, but I don't think I really have any new spells to learn. Good. Really? Why did it... Oh, it only makes lava as far as the monsters, so you kind of have to do it... You have to do it earlier, I guess. Oh wait, why am I wearing this? Golden Dragon. Oh, the clouds. That's kind of annoying. Is there a way to like... Ah. Is this flying lava goes full range? Yeah, that's a good point. Because it's making it on the ground, but it stops making lava if there's something standing there, though. Good job, Hellfire Mortar. Although this lava persisting is kind of annoying sometimes. Well, I got a little bit spooky at times, but I guess it was fine. We're down to 17%. We're still going to have to get another 1.5 levels of Earth, and then we're going to have to get 15 fire, and then I guess we'll train up more Forgecraft, and at some point it would be kind of nice if we could actually train some more defenses again, particularly, I guess, fighting. A little bit of dodging wouldn't be bad either, because we do have 18 decks now. Huh. He just tanked a... Oh, it was wavering because it was close. That's funny. Here is the vault. Positively wrecked. This looks like a good setup for the old, Hellfire. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Hellfire is definitely a step up, that's for sure. Gotta watch out with that fail rate of 17%. It's spooky. Every time. Wow. Nice. Nice. Are we gonna cast it this time? Yes, we did. Wow. Okay. Cool. That's fun. Just miscast it 3 times in a row. Ow. Oh, that sucks. Just got owned. I can't believe that it opened up that gap and that it invited that. That's really sad. Come on, man. Hit the wasp. So I guess... Jeez. I guess Hellfire Mortar against these is even kind of an issue, isn't it? That's great and all, but, like... Can't actually do anything right now, unfortunately. Lig? Lig, maybe. I have to throw large rocks at it when it gets in close. It's not damaged. I don't want to really waste any resources here if I don't have to. Wouldn't mind ambrosia, but... Probably gonna have to cure... Well, that was unfortunate. That's why the positioning against these things, you have to be really careful, because they can blink bolt. I think they could blink bolt past the Hellfire Mortar, too. I don't know if it can blink bolt right now. What happens if I ambrosia here? Great. Now the problem is... I can't sit here and do nothing. That's quite unfortunate. That almost killed it. That was a good effect, but I need like 2 of them. Now I'm ambroed. I kind of have to cure. Oh, nice! And I use the Staff of Air, so that. Well, wasn't the worst use of consumables, I guess. That was definitely regrettable. So the question is... every time! Stop miscasting! What the heck was this? What? Whatever. I don't understand what Splinter Shell did there. It just decided not to work for some reason. Yeah, they do get that. Of course, my weapon was a friggin' Staff of Air because I wanted the Arlec, because those things do so much damage if you don't have that. At least with Blink Bolt in play. But I think even with... God damn it. Oh yeah, it won't get pushed back. That's what it was. So if I can, so here's a play. Winterfrost. Ugh. now I'm flanked. Okay. Winter Frost? Winter Frost? No. This is worthless. Well, one of them got hit. Did it kill? Oh yeah, it did. How about that? So I don't think this is a very good use of MP for this. Okay, maybe this will work now. Now, if we can actually cast Hellfire. What are these? This is, what is it? Oh, it's Ice Blast? I don't love it. Just feels iffy. I don't have a way to do like anything additional behind this thing is the issue. And I'm also out of MP. That is just a massive amount of Spark Wasp for whatever reason. This is like the Spark Wasp corner. Shoot. I don't really have any particularly useful things that I can do. I can try to run away with my Shadow Slip, which might be the best option, but it's iffy. Oh, can I even Shadow Slip? Okay, well, we got away. The question is, can I get a setup for this crap that doesn't get me killed? That's really what I'm looking for here. Just like a Hellfire Mortar cast that A, succeeds. I'm actually going to put on the Staff of Air so I don't just take 1 trillion damage. Great. So this... Well, I saw something. Okay. Good. Got rid of that. Don't want to walk into this open area at all. Where did all this... Kool-Aid Man through the wall, yeah. I gotta remember I can also dig with this. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of forgetting. I just don't want to give them... I want to deny movement is why is the mindset I have there. This is great. Where did all the freaking wasps go? They just all like disappeared. Are you kidding me, dude? I wonder if the mortar killed them? Like, is that possible? I feel like it isn't, but I'm confused as to where they are, because they would normally be here. But I'm not seeing them. One of them definitely survived, right? Because, now we got the vault, so this is not really a place where I want to be. Aha! Yeah, this is what I expected. Be nice if I could fly. How much enlightenment do I have? 3. That's not great. I feel the issue is they get on the other side and then you're kind of screwed. They're really not that bad if I can just large rock them, though, in a corridor. That's probably what I should be doing. Oh, there are so many, though. Oh. Yeah. Easy, because well, okay. My accuracy is decent with large rocks, even against those. Just as long as... Wow! Although I am losing rocks when I do that, I just realized. It's okay, I still have plenty. So many, wow, this doesn't feel like I'm doing great things against the... Again, Boris, hello, my friend. So good to see you. Stop doing weird things. Oh, what is happening? I'm hitting Z. Ugh. What? I am going crazy. I already have an active mortar. Where is it? This was rough. If I could stop fighting Boris, that would be great. He doesn't need to appear on every single level. Like, he appeared, what? Was that Depths 3 and Depths 4? I fought him, I think, 4 times. It's like, he needs to quit after a while. That. Okay, we finally have Earth. Just gonna go ahead and get this to 15. Work on that fail rate a bit more, and after that, if we want to train more, it's probably just going to be Forgecraft. Caustic Shrike. That's certainly a bit spooky. Do we have another approach? Maybe, yeah. Uh-oh. Nice. Miscast doing good things. Are these things even damaged? They are like. Nice. Lightning Rod actually doing good things. That's great. Guess that wasn't that good of a setup for Hellfire against those. They just kind of have so much damage output. I could have tempered, but I just didn't. I never had a chance, really. Manual exploration of... Aha! This looks like a nice little... Oh. Let's go ahead and put on our poison ring. Let's have some fun with Hellfire. It gets blocked by my shot. Hello? Oh, it's this one, yeah. It's like this one's kind of one of the easier ones at least, but... So, I can... Were people saying I can... dig through the door? Is that... No. That doesn't work. What? What kind of weird little, like, cubbyhole is that? Oh, it's one of these things. That's interesting. Hello, friend. So the question is what I can do. That'll take care of these things. Tempering doing anything? Oh, nice. Very good. Alright, that worked out. Look at these Forgecraft spells actually doing stuff. Solving problems. Solving mysteries. Bit of a yikes situation there. Ouch. I'm kind of taking a lot of damage here. Oh, it's this Scorcher is the problem. Better setup would be here. Setup would be a dig. Let's try this. Yep. Okay, you're gonna... It's a little rough. Does not give me high confidence for Zot, that's for sure. We, in situations where we can really control the fights, we do pretty well, but in any, like, moderately complex thing that arises, it's a little dicey. I have to go do, like, Vault 5, which I'm not super excited about doing that, that's for sure. It's like that's going to be kind of a slog. Yeah, this character is still pretty weird. I mean, we've built up some curing and heal wounds. We still don't have haste though. We don't have any blink. A little bit of fear. We've got some teleport back-ish. I don't really have anything good in shops. Kind of tempting to try to do slime. Yeah. Yeah, gauntlets are mostly mapped. Except for the Minotaur's area, which remains hidden. As is Necropolis, is also fully mapped. I kind of don't need that much more XP because my main spells are all, like, fine. I don't have anything else where I can go to next. I was interested in maybe doing slime just purely for XP because I was worried, but now it's like, yes, I'm miscasting Hellfire Mortar sometimes, but its fail rate is pretty reasonable. I just need to maybe, like I said, train up Fire to 15 is the cheapest route, and then if I want to do anything else, just train more Forgecraft. 18, maybe 20. At that point, it's like, all I can really do is like some more fighting, some throwing maybe. Some dodging skill would be good. Maybe some shields too, just to lower miscast penalty. Issue with vaults. I don't have a ton of teleport. Can I? Okay, this is good enough. There's no hash, so I'm definitely going to have to spend a teleport, and I might have to spend multiple to do... I don't want to stair dance with this character, it's just not a stair dancing character. Slime could be good for this character. I mean, it's mostly for XP, I feel, just to kind of shore me up a little bit for vaults. But it could be sort of a consumable usage problem, and we don't, I can put on an R-core ring for some poison res, and that would be fine. I'd probably do fairly well. It's something that I'm considering, this feels like this is a character that just needs all the XP that it can get to kind of shore up everything, because I want to do Vaults 5. I definitely want that XP and that potential consumable stuff, but I want to be able to do it. I want to be able to do it without spending consumables. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe slime actually, just to get a little bit of a boost. And I don't know if the slime loot, you know, you're not going to find much consumable wise there, but we could consider skipping Vaults 5. Because Vaults 5 is a little bit spooky for this character. If it had a lot more consumable resources, I'd feel totally fine, but it's just the spells that it has are a little iffy. I mean, Hellfire Mortar is great. Yeah, Elf I did clear. I cleared Elf specifically because I really wanted more Forgecraft spells, and sadly it kind of whiffed, but it was pretty easy to clear. Crypt is where I went, and Crypt 3 was a disaster due to... I came very close to dying due to an ambush by Marjorie, but Crypt 3 paid off and gave me Hellfire Mortar, so that turned out to be useful. Yeah, I think we're gonna go do slime next, and I guess I haven't actually found the entrance yet. So yeah, it's just right here. Put on our core for good measure. Wow, I like the Death Yaks, it's cute. Well, let me go take a really quick break and get myself mentally equipped to deal with a bunch of BS from fast-moving slimes. I have a feeling that Splinter Shell is going to be kind of important here. But Hellfire Mortar is certainly going to do most of the work, and maybe Hoarfrost a little bit, I don't know. I'm not sure about the bomb spell. Do I have, I do have Immolation. That's probably a good trick for the Royal Jelly. Although I don't have the best way to, like, damage her a ton. I guess some Hellfire Mortar if I get the... Yeah, I guess if I get her in the vault, depending on what the vault layout is, I might actually be able to cheese her really well with Hellfire Mortar. That could be cool. That would be really funny. And then some Immolation to finish off. You know, one thing I wonder... It is immune to fire, so that's cool. Magma Barrage. Up to 2 different enemy targets. Alright, well let me take a really quick break and I'll be back in a few and we'll give this a shot. And we're back. Alright, I guess we're ready to go down. Let me see, is there anything else that I need to... I'm gonna drop the FDS, because at this point it's not clear that I'll ever use that. Let's put on our forge thing. At this point I probably can try to brand. Let me maybe see what I can get from brand weapon on heavy. That's probably better. Polywand. Do I really want a polywand? I don't think I do. Kind of sad though that I don't have. Oh, I'm gonna drop the. No, what? What's up with my miskeys? Turn off those. Alright, here we go. Probably just... this to start. They're on this side? See, if I do that, he's gonna step here. Can I do that? Can I put it... No, I can't. That's kind of unfortunate. Guess I can step to the side. Temper you. Nice. Very good. Very good. Are there any large rocks? Nope. We got them all. Okay, that worked out well. I like that. What's up, X-Butts? Yep, it is indeed more stone soup of the dungeon crawl variety. I'm gonna take on slime next. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Nice. Oh, these are flyers, right? Or, oh. Wow. I feel a strong surge of power. What? Did that... That spent a turn, right? Oh, and they just didn't wake up? Interesting. Alright, this way. Wow, we got them coming from all directions, though. This is a bit spooky, I have to say. I can't go up because of the jellyfish. There's a lot of stuff coming at once. I need this guy to die. Wait, what? What did that do? Oh, that's what that did. Fair enough. Good. Very good. Broke constriction. Okay. So at this point I feel a little bit safer. And these guys don't fly, so he's stuck there. Just have to watch. Oh, there's so much junk. I don't think I'm really going to be able to. Yeah, we gotta go up. Ouch. Do I have RC? Huh. Let's just try... What else? What all was down here? Feeling we can try some alternate stairs and probably get some good mileage out of that. Yikes. Oh, you can only have one shell at a time. I see. Did I? Oh. You can only have one shell if you... Oh, and I can't push these guys. Okay. Well, I can just have this crap, because this is just slime creatures in the end. But if you're abysmally horrible playing, well, it's okay. You know, you kind of get back into the swing of things. It really... Oh. Ah, good. That was... Guess I'm doing slime for the XP. Got up here. This. This. Shoot him. Dang it. So what did, we're at level 1. I guess I'm full, at this point I'm full clearing slime, aren't I? Down here. Kind of annoying how travel, well, I guess it makes sense that it won't. Nope, I have the R-mute mutation, know what I'm saying? And I also have dev tools. So never underestimate the power of dev tools. I'm not sure if the "you feel odd for a moment" is the... No, I'm not sure that was that smooth in retrospect. Underfrost. Go. Oh, that was not ideal. Yeah, it's always this. It's the same. It's Shining Eyes, and yeah, there's enough that you can easily get. You can get mutated. I don't have particularly good mutations, just some extra AC, but I don't have any bad mutations. I certainly don't want to get any. But I am doing kind of slime for some extra. Oh, so I'll just poke you. Okay, so we've got our skill training. Actually, gonna get. most effective thing to get right now. Go ahead and get 10 dodging to get a little bit more evasion. Oh, okay. Oh, you would. You would. You would miscast. Try that. Getting a little bit spooky. Oh yeah, it's a rock slime. That's one, huh? I don't necessarily want to run back. I'm gonna do Shadow Slip. I mean, seems okay, right? I can possibly just fight this stuff out. I don't necessarily want to spend Piety. Give it a shot. Maybe we go ahead and do it. Yeah, sure. Guess I have to go up here. Take other stairs and then go back down. Oh, now I'm getting confused by the layouts. Anything else? Normally I don't do, like, I don't try to do... What is this going to take me down to? Oh yeah, this is what I want. Although, I'm going to a different area now, I guess, but it's fine. Hellfire Mortar is... I don't know why Hellfire Mortar seems to be struggling a little bit. Well, I guess it wasn't. Was not getting the job done, that's for sure. Yeah, normally, by the way, for people watching this, unless you really want to do slime for the XP, like I am sort of doing, which is not really a thing you want to do, but I just want to kind of shore this character up before deciding whether I want to mess with, like, Vault 5. Yeah, you don't want a full clear like this. Because you're not getting anything other than, like, potentially mutations. I just have enough spells where I can block it all, so it doesn't really, like, matter. So many. Get blocked. Well, I guess he figured out a way around that, didn't he? Oh crap, this is... I totally forgot where I was. I was like, Slime 5, I was like, wow, Slime 5 is really open. And I was thinking in my head that I wasn't on the final level. That's really funny. I don't know. I don't know the new maps very well. This is clearly something that's got a very central theme going on. I kind of want to get... Yeah, I know. I was like, why is Slime 5 so open? Where's the other? Here. What do we got? Okay. Let's just start with this. Do Splinter. Oh, come on. Kill the... Oh. Really? Oh, I can't make it on that. That's... Here we go. Good. Let me pick up any mutations today. I'd like to finish this fight off. Probably the way to do it. Don't want to get... There we go. Eye of Dev. That's the... Eye of Dev is what watches over every player's game. Oh, this is Slime 4. Sort of... Okay. Now, how much can I just take you down? Okay, I probably could have just not used Shadow Slip at that last fight, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know. You know how combat variants can go, but this character, I don't really trust it in like extensive melee. Oh, Hellfire Mortar is definitely getting the job done. Oh, once again, I'm kind of forgetting where I am. I love it. But I still haven't found all the downstairs. Yeah, I'm obsessed with finding every entrance. Huh. So, there's another chamber? We have found all three downstairs, so therefore it must be... I didn't see this incorrectly. There must be a... Huh. Okay. It must be, yeah. It's one of those. It's one of those cells that happens. Fine. He says. So what is, I gotta think, what is my plan for the Royal Jelly when she just kind of appears out of nowhere? I probably want to try Immolate, I guess. I have to be careful. I have Primordial Nightfall, but I'd rather not, like... I'd rather not just use that. Oh, green trap? What is this? Devourer's trap. Huh. I've seen that one before. Seems appropriate for slime, certainly, but... Okay, here's our last... So many slime creatures. Well, that was that. It wasn't too exciting. Now I have to go to decide. We want to do this vault. I don't want to stray too far from upstairs. Oh, I like... Let's see. Got the entrance into... Oh, it's like this corner boxy thing, which could be very, very, very good for me. Come to think of it. Because if I can trap the royal jelly... I can trap the royal jelly on the other side of... Interesting. Didn't exactly work out all that well, did it? This is a very expensive way to try to do this. I sort of need more room in order to do it reliably, I guess. I guess you have to like zap 2 in order to make this actually work. Oh, did ya? So there's not very much room to get the Hellfire Mortar. But yeah, I can't really make the Hellfire Mortar do the work all that easily with this setup. Wow. That owned me. So I'm not too inclined to charge in because I don't think... Oh, so that's possibly where the royal jelly actually is. Scare of Shining Eye. Laboriously clearing out all of the surrounding vault because I don't quite know how I'm going to... Seen our friend the royal jelly. I think I've like thinned out most of the stuff inside. You could, it seems like you could probably cheese this pretty well. All I need is this line of lava, like this, and then I need the royal jelly on the other side of that, and then if I can get it damaged and then walk over and get an immolate, and then that seems like you have it. I just don't know if I can get, I don't know where the royal jelly is, unfortunately. Probably not, no longer in the vault. Yeah, seems like it. Well, well, well. We can get the royal jelly back in the vault. Then we can get somewhere. There's a lot of glass, so I might... That was an acid blob. I kind of have to lure it in here. Oh, there's an alarm trap. Where was it? Oh yeah, that's far away. That will probably never work. On the other hand, just walking around this on the inside of this vault, I don't think is going to work either. I mean, it would eventually work probably, but I think by the time I get back into the vault, she's going to show up. She's so fast. It's just so far away. I guess there's a teleport trap, but like the odds of that working is some. I was hoping she would just sort of show up, but managed to have gotten like stuck in some kind of... I can probably do this setup from the outside of the vault pretty well too. All I need is like a line of lava and go and duck around, so if I can sort of not get too careless and yeah, it feels really risky. Try to make it because I just have no idea where she is, where it is. But it's looking like I may not have much choice. Obviously, I could just go explore the perimeter, but then I'll be totally out in the open. So I suppose an alarm trap is at least worth a shot because there's a chance that I could get back in time. Oh. Yep, that's what I feared would happen. Okay, well, so, question is, how can I do this? What's our best option? Hellfire at a diagonal? That doesn't cut her off, though. Hellfire Mortar isn't even damaged. That's really interesting. Now I probably have to immolate, because that thing's going to die, and then it's probably going to die the next hit. Do I want a little bit more to come out? This feels like this is the right time to immolate, probably. Okay. Now, where is she? Azure. Okay. Now I need... Wow, it's still not even damaged. Interesting. I need one that's about to die Could Splinter Frost. Seems like it might actually be worth. Okay. She's in her flame, but she's not dying. Or Frost might get something done. Maybe. Depends on... It might get a line of fire, but it might not. Main benefit is it allows me to not move. Oh, Freezing Cloud. Maybe? Okay, now we just need, if he's about to die. Not exactly. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, it always is. It's always rough. Did she? Okay, where is she? Oh, I see. She ducked behind. Fair enough. Well, we need her to die. I don't think I have... Oh, she's out of range. That sucks. Kinda need to move one forward. These rock slimes are not the best thing to have going on. Kinda want to move one forward so I can zap her. Didn't really get the best explosions, unfortunately. Like, it did work, and she's almost dead, but it's not going to do. There's going to be a lot of cleanup work. Because none of the stuff left is inner flamed, unfortunately. Well, I guess I could inner flame again. Or immolate again. There we go, baby! That was the ticket. Three scrolls of, it didn't reach from my current position. I thought about that because her explosion would have done something. But, yeah, inner flaming the rest did good things. I don't know what's left now, but probably not too much. I'm going to have some rock slimes to deal with, though, is the issue. So I still may need to teleport, depending on whatever. So we got 10 dodging... I don't know if the spell casting is actually really worth. Probably. Okay, this stuff's probably gonna die. Yeah, this stuff. Temper. Sounds good. Oh yeah. That was nice. You have an awful lot of stuff that is gonna blow up in my face. I do have RF, so that's good, but... I don't know that I want to just melee this stuff right now. Kind of out of easy tricks. Have to like do AoE stuff of some kind. Just want something that's a simple cleanup for the rest of this junk. These guys are not as much of a concern. Oh boy. There we go. We got some nice. See how this goes. Wow, really? Be careful here. Rock slime, rock slime. There'll be a lot of explosions happening. I'm gonna try. Oh, and this is an urn now, so that's not great. I know, I don't think it does work that way, actually. Wish my shadow would show up. I need to hit this guy in the back. Oh, actually, can I just warping? Is there no hit for warping? Oh, that sucks. This is when I regret not memorizing Blink. Blink would be great here. I should go. I should memorize Blink. Blink would be like the literal best spell for this, because I could blink, throw a large rock, and be happy. Oh, I do have javelins. Eesh. That's a little bit. Let's see, why did I take so much damage? Ah, they're RF++. Good to know. Something I didn't really think of. So yeah, this is just the last bit of the cleanup with the kind of the worst monsters for us to try to fight, especially with this HP. Now I could oh no, I'm not. I don't have enough MP. Yeah, and I don't really want to waste a magic here. I want to get out of this without like doing too much that's crazy in terms of consumables. I should have realized that these explosions are not going to be that great for us. Now we don't have MP, and we're kind of out of, like... Although, now... Okay, hey, that was cool. That worked. I get you away from myself. Yes, I can. This is almost like blinking. Now they're both here. I've got some MP back, but it's not enough. Okay. You off my tail, maybe? Okay. Fortunately, with corrosion -4, they're fast, aren't they? Yeah, 120. Probably not going to make it to that teleport trap. I could try, but well, actually, yes, I can. Perfect. That was good. Warping, Wand of Warping did, yeah, teleporting the explosion away from you. Wand of Warping did some good things there. Now I just need to finish up a couple of, MP -7, strength in. Thank you. Hey, trusty immolation scroll. RF Dex Fire. I don't need that. X-ring, don't think so. faith? I think so. Ice magic is unfortunately not going to do a lot for us at this point. It's not haste. I really wish it was haste. Keep finding brilliance. Grand weapon. It's not blink. See invisible. That I'm going to keep. Okay. That was, that cleanup at the end of the fight was a little bit spooky. I'm gonna go ahead and memorize Blink. Because that would have been a very helpful spell to have. Although I think I can only cast it once, right? So Wand of Warping still would have been necessary at some point. So, how are we feeling about this character right now? We still have pretty high miscast rates. I don't love the idea of trying to do Vaults 5. Just seeing how much work it was to get Slime done, I kind of feel like just tiptoeing through Zot and trying to get out. I mean, I could definitely use the consumables that I would get, potentially, because I have no Blink Scroll, which really sucks. I'm going to take a quick restroom break. I'll be right back. Well, now I'm thinking I want to go ahead and buy these manuals. Not sure. Not sure what Invo is going to give me, but at this point, some of my best defensive options are these things. What are we going to do on spellcasting? God, it's hard to train it. Could have a minimal impact on fail rate. Let's 14.0. Get a little bit of more Evo because I'm kind of like gonna have to start leaning on are there any scrolls that I want at this point? I don't want Torment. I can't believe I've been carrying Torment. Don't want MO. It's off. Grand weapon as well. Yeah, it would be nice to have some of the resources from Zot 5, but I think at this point, well, probably willpower is good as a default, and then if I see an orb of fire or something, not really looking forward to doing Zot, I have to say. How much revelation do I have? 2. Yeah, I'm not worried about the entering it of it so much, but well, this is certainly quite an entrance. Just bet I won't have to... Ooh, okay. Up we go. Wow. Am I using an invis going in here? I think I might. What's this? Huh? This guy is just determined to poison the crap out of me. That was not a very nice entrance. Got the job done. Invis pot helped a little bit. Probably not strictly necessary, but yeah, I don't unfortunately have Revelation, so I can't map every level. Ooh, Scarf of Invis. Speak of the devil. That is kind of compelling. I might pick that up just as a potential swap, because that is a very good scarf. Oh, well, well. Isn't the Draconian Shifter? So many Draconians. Here's a downstairs, and I'm gonna definitely make use of this. Oh, this reminds me. Right, asphalt? No. Passage of Glove Grip. That would be a helpful spell. I don't know if I want to pivot to training some translocations for it. Amnesia. Inspire's probably not really doing too much for us right now. Hoarfrost is a little bit better damage, probably. Can't really use this until I train up some translocations, though, and I don't really love the idea of getting a bunch of translocations. Yeah, I know. I kind of would if I was a Draconian, to be honest. So how much dig? I only have 6 charges of digging. It's not a great idea to go. Wow. Wow, okay. Wait, what? Rages. The heck? I'm a little bit confused. Whatever. Why did it stop attacking me when it had, like, sight of me? This is a pretty good level for us. I don't mind, Hey, Wizard Eye, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. It's been a long time since I've been raided. Hope your stream went well. I know it wasn't in a zig, because I think you're done with that. Got our downstairs right here. Oh, V. Huh, well, I can probably cheese V. Aha, well played, sir. Let's try this. Interesting. He may be able to outdo me. It's kind of working. Don't love it. Don't love the way this is going. He's heavily damaged, but also I think my shadow is interfering with the Hellfire Mortar. Stream was good, although also 3 streak to a misclick. Our game's going well. This character has just been a constant struggle, I would say. It's just been a slog for this character to survive. Now I'm fighting VVV apparently extremely ineffectively. I'm gonna preemptively dig so I can duck out of here. Ah, excellent. That's good. So he's able to surround me with lava, which makes this corridor stuff dicey, and now we're almost out of almost have to primordial nightfall here so that I can escape, because it's pretty bad. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, VVV is not a great fight for us because of his ability to do like smite targeted stuff. I guess I could, yeah, I could distract. Maybe we can start with the, I need MP though. If I do the shadow slip, it costs me significant HP, and it probably does let me escape though, doesn't it? Why can't I? 16 instant. Ah, he's over lava. Very good. So I'd have to enlightenment. Yeah. Okay, and then shadow slip. It's a little spooky though. If I do this, if I attack him, it seems really crazy to attack him because I'm gonna die, for one. Well, we got out of that, but also I gained, oh, enlightenment, yes, of course. I need a better, if I'm gonna kill this guy, sacrifice artifice. Yeah, I mean, that's Rue. Yeah, the shadow slip was a good escape, minimal resource usage there. The problem is I don't really have a great... I have resistance. I do have resistance pots. That would be very helpful to help reduce damage. But it's tough killing VVV with just Hellfire Mortar. Because it's not super effective. With the res pot, it might be, but it's relying on just the mortar is like, it's a damage race, and I don't seem like... Doesn't seem like I'm going to win it. Is the thing. I don't want to leave this for the orb run, though. That's a bit spooky. Maybe I do want to leave it for the orb run, actually. And just cheese. Yeah, killing orbs of fire with Hellfire Mortar doesn't sound great, I agree. I mean, I also have Splinter Frost Shell, but it's a little bit... It's still a bit of a damage race there. Combination of Hellfire Mortar and Splinter Frost Shell probably gets the job done against Orb of Fire, but I just can't fight too many monsters at once. I'm gonna reveal on this level. Yeah, diff damage might make the difference, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna, because of VVV, I'm gonna reveal on this level as well and see what we can see about alternative. See, I kind of like that. Is this level fully cleared? It's dangerous to walk back through here, because our friend might show up in any moment, but alternate stairs. I mean, on the other hand, these stairs are definitely... Well, I can dig. I don't mind digging once. As long as I don't use up all my digging with silly antics, it's okay. What about these stairs? Yowza. It's not the worst, though. I just don't want this Moth of Wrath crap. So I'm gonna go back. Wow, yeah, that's not fun. Let's go here. And then see if we can dig through there. I want to clear out that so that these stairs are clear, and then we'll see what we can see here. Look at that Hellfire Mortar action. That's a good Hellfire. That poison is... Oh. that's annoying. So much HP from that. I guess I'm gonna have to actually dig an actual path if I want to... I mean, I could Hellfire Mortar my way through it, I suppose. Yeah, right. They're immune to fire, so an Orb of Fire literally can't harm a Hellfire Mortar at all. So for a solo fight, it's probably fine. It's just going to be time consuming, presumably, and MP consuming. Which I would love to have more MP on this character. That is a fact. Would also love to have flight. Oh, you know, I'm kind of thinking that a fly demon whip is actually a really good thing if you don't otherwise have a source of flight. And you have Hellfire Mortar, because you can cast this spell and use it as, like, dig without, you know, having to... What did I... Yeah. We'll swap this. I want this to be on by default. Alright, next godforsaken level. Oh, this one's already mapped too. This is pretty good. Killer Cloud. Be careful about digging here. Yeah, I'll take you out. That sounds good. Oh, okay. That was perhaps a bit unexpected. I don't want to do this. That's a Scorcher. Running could be dicey, but I don't like running into black. Oh, hey, definitely. Absolutely. Winter Frost. Nice. No. Oh, it's an Annihilator again, huh? You would do that. Come on. Hit the rock. Rocks, you need to rock. You need to do rock things. Fortunately, I don't have another downstairs that I could really try here. Okay, I think that's probably pretty good. A little bit of Hellfire Mortar takes care of you. Okay. Oh, good. This vault. Yeah, this is basically a nightmare for us as far as like taking it's stuff coming from every direction, and I wouldn't really trust it. So that's gonna get a note from me. We're gonna try and see if we can test all the other downstairs and see how that goes. Where are these? Okay, so that's like probably not a good upstairs to take. Alright, round 2. Don't like that. Not gonna get dispersed though. So the problem is that I think all these downstairs are this killer clown, of course, is doing killer clown things. This last staircase is probably not going to go well either. We may have to teleport. Dang. Is this stone? Oh, it's rock. Probably should have put on flight. Primordial Nightfall could do really good things here. I could dig out and fly. I could dig out with Hellfire Mortar. Well, I can't. No, I can't really dig out. I have to do Primordial Nightfall and like. Yeah, we definitely want to dig out of here. It looks like I can dig out. The issue is how to do it. I'm not going to take that hatch to vaults or to Zot 5 because that's insane. Doesn't look like I'm at risk of. Yeah, there's no. I'm not going to get dispersed. And there's not too much in the way. Feels like take a step. Wow, the Skull Dragon just didn't. I'm gonna splinter. So, naturally, you do that. Because why? I don't know. Splinter you. Okay, I guess that'll work. Okay, cool. Take 1 billion damage. Might need a primordial at this point. I was really hoping to avoid the slow, but I don't understand Splinter just sometimes is like, yeah, I just don't make stuff where you think I'm gonna make it, and that's just the way it is, bud. Sorry. Can I charm you? Okay, that's going to buy us a little bit of time at least. From here, I can probably Hellfire Mortar in this corner. What is this? Oh, it's a Lich. Okay. Possibly an Ancient Lich. Need to get that thing off of me. Okay. What do we have in terms of Annihilators, Stormcallers? Stormcaller's a bit of an issue. Cutting Wind hit you? The problem is this thing is going to expire because that Lich, I don't think that Lich died, right? Construct a shell, something touches, something touches. Oh, because I moved away, yes, but I had no choice. Well, I still have Dith's Nightfall ability, but I have to be careful about HP and everything. I kind of need to end these monsters and get rid of them. Like, I don't have a choice, really. So I need something that's effective at doing that, but the issue is I am starting to run out of HP. The issue with Hellfire Mortar is that it's going to run out of space. That's the big problem with that. Because I think it's like right here. Hellfire is going to shoot up to, and then it's going to fire some stuff, but it's not going to. I don't think it's going to really last long enough is my main concern. It's tempting to dig a corner and deal with stuff that way, but then I kind of have to melee stuff. I do have a Might Pot. And I do have healing. Let's start with a Hellfire Mortar. Blast of Ice hits you. How far away am I in the corner is one of my questions, because I dug here. I don't actually know. I don't know what this dig will do. Also, I'm slowed. Do I have haste? I don't. Oh yeah, and I'm slowed, which is not a good thing to be. My movement is extremely slow. Kinda need to dig this way? Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, it does feel like that, doesn't it? But this looks like this is just digging into the border. We lucked out in that regard. That mortar is going to kind of disappear. What happens to the mortar when... Does it sit there, or... Ah, it will sink back into the lava. If I had regen AM to put on, maybe you'd get some going up that diagonal. I mean, amulet is... First, I do have a regen amulet on, and second of all, because it takes 5 turns to put on and off an amulet. Only rings do fast swapping. Also, I'm just wearing poison res, which isn't the best thing to have. Yeah, as slow as I am, I think I have to come up here and probably Primordial Nightfall. I need to do something about the healing. I gonna have to do some healing, but I need to not be taking any damage. I can't be smited by these storm callers. So I think I'm gonna have to do that. Put on See Invisible so that I can deal with this Lich when he comes around the corner. I think I want to Might. Nice. Look at this. Hey, here we go. Okay. So now let's off this. He's almost dead. He is fast. Oof, that sucks. Got him. Okay, good. That damage that I just took was not a thing I'm a huge fan of, but you can kind of deal with it. At this point, I guess I could have backed off or tried to back off, but if he tramples me, I guess I can worry about that. Ugh. Sucks, the freaking drain, of course. I have more curing, but I don't really want to go that route. Yeah, Hellfire Mortar seems like it would be good if I could be back. I could do a swap. And then take some steps back and then Hellfire. That seems like that might actually be good. What the heck? Where did it go? He's like, I'm out. More. Aha. Death Cob. That's not what I like. Be careful. It's exactly what I don't want to have show up, actually. Good Splinter Frost, but that's kind of expensive. But I can't para because there's no para in this game, and Charm is not gonna do much for us. I don't want to get slowed at this point. That's not another thing I want to have to deal with. It's quite annoying, actually. Guess Splinter Frost and try to poke. This is getting very expensive MP-wise. Naturally. Yeah, this is what we didn't want to have happen. Getting flanked like this. Not ideal. This at least buys us some cover for the time being. Yep, every time. Okay. I'll fire you. Naturally, then you just disappear, because that's what you do. Could you take out that guy? God, these annihilators are really annoying. Alright. Could you die, please? Alright, so now we've got a golden dragon. I'm not mited anymore. So I don't really love just going toe-to-toe with this thing. But I'm also kind of trapped. Could Hellfire Mortar in this direction. That might actually be the best play. Yeah, that's pretty good. Fire. Poison. I really don't want to take on... Alright. Okay. Whew. That was really dicey. God, this spell is not great at actually killing stuff sometimes, I swear to God. Kill it! Kill it, please! It's like, you can't kill a single death cob because it... Now I'm out of MP. Really annoying. Thanks, Jeepicus, I appreciate it. I'll have to look out for my... sure. Hey, we got Revelation, we got Haste. Yeah, this was... I don't know if those were the best plays, but they were plays. They got the job done. And I still have some Dith Piety, so that's cool. Don't have much digging left, that's for sure. Yeah, it's not fun. We just got Revelation. I'm gonna go ahead and map because this level sucks. Downstairs. So we're going up there to the north, it looks like. I've got to be careful because there's... Oh, okay. Hi. Killer clowns aren't too bad. Got a shield. That's definitely going to help. Step back in here and make sure this is all clear. Yeah, the death cobs have been not an experience that I have really enjoyed. So here we go with Zot 5. To take this nice and slow. I have one haste potion, I have no blink scrolls. I do have a decent number of teleport, couple fear. I have less healing than I did, but I still have healing. What happens if you end your turn in the mortar dug wall and it closes? That's a good question. I don't... I think it just wouldn't... I guess it could trap you. And you'd have to dig. It pushes you back. Yeah, it would have to push you contiguously, though. Multiple times, potentially. Is the thing with that. So, is this really all of the outside? That sucks. Oh wait, there's a little bit more. Hey, one of acid, that's kind of good. Yeah, this is a really small outside area, so that means if we get stuck in this vault, teleports are not going to work out well in our favor. So this is where the fun really begins, because this kind of mediocre character now has to go about clearing Zot 5. I'm going to take another really quick break, and I'll be right back in a few. Yeah, Sergey said that he found some secret mortar tech that he's not going to share because he doesn't want it to get. Yeah, that's fun. That's, I don't think, what I want to be doing. Also, these upstairs. What are? I'm gonna go peek at this. Okay, fun. Okay, res. Oh. Really? Oh, they're monks. That's why. My bad. That was a bit rough. I don't know why. What else is here? Knight. And an Annihilator. Yeah, I'd like to be able to kind of go up these alternate stairs. What we got going on here? Wow, okay. Oh, we're getting drained, aren't we, from a ghost moth? See if we can't take these alternate stairs. Mind clearing a little bit of this if we can make our life a lot safer. Ah. Time for some see invis. Oh wait, can you see invisible? Yes, you can. Thank God. Yeah. Those monks are no joke. I was like, yeah, I'll just tap them a bit. That's just gonna kind of clear out this section so that this is not a very good. Oh, great. Alright, well, that's how we deal with that. Spell casting, some invo. Oh yeah, I wanted to get T-Loke. So I have Pog as an option, especially since are you, friend? There is a cob wandering around. Where did you go? Huh. Okay, well, now these other... Oh, it's only... I have to go around this way for this? Okay. Not really what I want. Oh, I can't even... Oh, that's annoying. Really? I can only go the one way. Well, when I come up, I can go that way. I guess. But going this way, I have to go down. That's what I'm seeing here. But when I'm coming back up, I can take, like, this one and come up through here, and then, I don't know which one of these I'd actually want to take. These all kind of suck. It looks like that one. Right, which goes to here, which goes to here, which is pretty close. Something like that. So I have to be really, I have to do this out of Los. That sucks. Okay. Good. Trouble tabbing even a single, this, ooh. Healing, that's nice. Miscast, always appreciated. So now things get spooky. Definitely don't want to trip that alarm trap. That feels really dangerous. But on the other hand, I don't know. Maybe it's not. If I can cycle stairs, because I have all 3 stairs, like, complete. It's just that I have to make sure that I actually get... What about this hatch? Hatch is probably safe. There's a lot of this level that's not fully explored. I could also Pog if I could actually cast Pog, which I can. Oh yeah, and if I'm gonna do this, I probably do want to fully explore this stupid level, because, cast the spell that you need to cast, please. That was good. Oof. This is a little bit bad, is what this is. You're not flying, are you? Keep having this trident wielded, it's not my best option. Problem is this thing's gonna get cut off. I need this thing to, like, not get this well, I guess I can splinter you. I can't move though when I do that. And I can't zap you diagonally because that's not gonna work out very well. There's nothing incredibly dangerous here, but I have to get some space to get this monk out of the way. What happens if... Okay. Let's see how this does. What? Nice. Oh, what? Oh. Yeah, the Draconian Stormcaller is a little bit of a problem. Did I do anything? Yeah. And more stuff keeps showing up. This is not my favorite thing. Probably the best bet. I think this thing is still tempered. This thing is tempered, so I can't really do a whole lot there. I wish I had... I am kind of wishing that I had memorized Bullseye now, because I could sit behind... I could cast Bullseye on some things and probably end up wasting a lot of MP, to be fair, but it could be good. Because I can't really do much right now. Yeah. It's a shame I can't... If I could throw through those things, they would be absolutely incredible, but I can't do that. Nice. If we can't get some mileage there. Kind of rest up and we're good to go. Friend, the Stormcaller is back. Die, you hateful creature. Die. Just die. Thank you. What the heck? Just a Stormcrawler. Oh my god. It's like the worst Stormcrawler ever. Shows you have to really pick your line of fire with this spell kind of carefully, because it's rough. If you don't Wow, really? Are you kidding me? I just marked myself. I got 2 Orb Guardians? Wow. The noise just like didn't do anything, and there's no way. That's Oh, I'm sorry, Toasted, but Nope has a sword and you don't have a sword, so better watch what you say. I don't understand how that mark did not attract like way more stuff. Oh, Dith noise suppression. I forgot about that. Dang. That's huh. This is horrifying. Oh, great. Want to get rid of that obsidian statue. I don't want to deal with that, but that golden dragon had some thoughts. This ancient lich had some thoughts, apparently. Oh. Hmm. Well, this is a slightly spooky situation because I'm not situated well to actually block the orb of fire, and I also have an ancient lich around the corner. Do I have silver javelins? Guess there's no silver javelins in the game. Oh, that's good. All I have is large rocks. Large rocks are, like, good, but I don't know that I really trust it versus orb of fire. Ancient lich being also present doesn't make me really happy. I can't Splinter Frost shell here because at my current location, because it wouldn't do anything to the orb of fire. Because I set this Hellfire Mortar up in a kind of a bad way. I should have actually been into the vault doing it. Well, also I got Berserkitis, which is not a good mutation for us to have. So I will probably try to cure that. Question is what I want to do here. I need the Orb of Fire to get pretty close, because otherwise it's just going to shoot my stuff before. He's going to push it one more tile. Toward the magma, the Orb of Fire. Is there lava there? Is he going to keep pushing it? Yeah. That's not a very good log. Wow, is that really the... That sucks. What is the range of Pog? 5 is, I see. Because my spell power isn't particularly good. So I can't really get a ton of value out of that step, necessarily. Yeah, I can't Splinter Shell effectively with the lava in place, so I'm trying to think, what is like the game plan here? With a mix of foes, you kind of don't... I don't know if that you want the Hellfire Mortar. I guess you do. It's going to push it for a while, but then it's going to move around your Hellfire Mortar, I think. Like, the Orb of Fire can't damage it on the one hand. But it can definitely move around it. And this is not a very long corridor. It would be easier if I was fighting stuff from, like, a longer corridor, I think, so that I could set up the Hellfire Mortar to get a lot more shots in, because the Orb of Fire cannot damage it. The Ancient Lich, that's presumably still alive, though, could. Oh, I'm not really sure. This little corridor right here is, A, not very safe, because... Yeah, he can't bolt through the mortar, which, you know, it's like with... If I can get RF++, like I have a staff that actually grants that, so I can have RF3 and not really take too much in the way of damage, but... I'm not so worried about the bolts of fire necessarily as I am. And if he tries fireball, it will blow up the orb, you know, the on the mortar and do nothing. So what I'm wondering though is like, what's a good setup? What's even a good setup for this? It really depends on what I'm fighting. Like Hellfire Mortar is the best play versus anything that's not an Orb of Fire. Probably because stuff can't move through the corridor. I guess when it sinks, I can just recast it. Is the thing. Oh, now we got a second one. Now we also have an Elect Golem, which doesn't make me very happy. I also don't have unlimited MP, so I'm going to run out of MP for a while, and I think fighting multiple of these guys is just going to be a little bit dicey. Yeah, this is where I would love to have a character that could just Orb Ninja, because fighting stuff is such a dodgy kind of like piecemeal thing where you have to take each fight like a little puzzle that has to be solved. And it's very time consuming. So once that Hellfire Mortar disappears, I can... go ahead and Quaffres. Yeah, like that. These were ++. There we go. Stuff. Yeah, these things can't damage it, it can damage them, but the question is, like, what we gonna do? I don't have might, and I don't want to melee this, and I have 1 haste. This feels like it's just not enough, is the problem. This mortar is gonna get overwhelmed. We need a different... I guess I should have blocked brilliance. Oh. Interesting. Lies with the Orb of Fire. Oh! Huh. It's because they went back to back. I guess. Interesting. That is interesting. Well... I can step back and Splinterfrost. Splinterfrost again. Yeah, like, yes, this is damaging them. I just don't... I only have so much MP, so it's not like it's gonna... I really need some additional damage output for this to work. Because I can large rock, which is pretty effective. My throwing, unfortunately, is like not that high. I think we have gotten all the value we're going to get out of Translocations training. It is doing good damage, I will say. I guess... Ooh. Oh. Cool. Alright. Okay. The damage from that was enough. The Brill Pot definitely helped. So Brill might be our saving grace here. Let's mutate this crap off. Okay. Take that. A bit of EV. Just have to be Oh. Ghost moth. That's not what you want to see. Ghost moth is a problem for us. I want to get rid of ghost moth. Nice. That was very helpful that he decided that he was just done for the day and he was gonna die. Okay. Hey, this is working. Friendship ended with the ghost. Oh wait, did I? Oh, it's this guy's not dead. He's dead now. He's dead now. Nope, you saw it. This is maybe gonna work. Oh, killer clown. Nice. You need to die quickly. Forged large rock smelled pretty good. Confirmed. Okay. Obsidian down. Picking up some rook. Let's do this. The thing that still really does scare me, though, is the orb run. That I am actually spooked by the orb run. Orb of fur. I want to take on multiple friends at once. Let's see, that's how it's going to be, huh? Really? Okay. Oh. Oh. Interesting. I need him to try to attack these things. Well, I guess this works. It didn't matter, just Splinter Frost. That's the way. They take a lot of damage from it. Just want to get them close. These alarm traps are frightening. So we got a lot of teleport traps. That's kind of nice. Book of burglary. Pass wall. I was looking for that spell. Perfect. Memorize a spell on Zot 5 near the orb. That's how you do it, folks. And also swiftness? How much air do I have? I don't know if, Swift could be good. Tactical burglary. Oof. We could have done that better, that's for sure. Should have cheesed it. Yeah. There we go, folks. That's what we want. Do I want to Splinterfrost this? Like it. Okay, now's not the time to be miscasting your crap. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, nope. It has been. Unfortunately, it really has been. Haven't been much of a fan of that. What? What do we want? Int? Int, probably, right? Really big jackals. I mean, they definitely get a lot of work done through sheer numbers and through having good base stats. And they're not threatening in like 1 or 2, but they can overwhelm pretty easily, mostly due to their speed. Orb of Zot fridge magnet, dang. My, how times have changed. I could step into a teleport trap after picking up this orb, but that seems kind of spooky on this level because, you know, I'll end up in the bad chamber and also so little of the level. Well, maybe it's not that much. It actually has quite a bit of space, but it feels risky, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, I'm gonna go take a victory tinkle and I'll be right back. Yeah, Zerg beat me to it. It was almost certainly Cobaldina. She has an entry. This is the class. We were looking at this just today. The game crash. I think it's the second one. The second image, the classic. I stumbled onto this when she was about to clear. She was about to. She was trying to clear Zot 5 with the classic Vedas Oklab farm. I believe that's what that second image is. I can't see. I don't think I can mouse over a preview now. There's good old can of worms. I am going to double back once to see if everything is clear. And then we're going to go pick this up. Pick up this here orb and see what we can do about it. What am I training right now? If I care about Swift, I'll probably quaff or... Yeah, a little bit of air for Swift. Probably dumb, but why not? Yeesh. That's a good reason to step into the old teleport trap. It pays huge dividends. Thank you, teleport trap. Okay. Now, we've got to figure out which route we want to take here. I think we want to go up here. Because this one is what? Yeah, that's worse. We want this one. Okay, now we got to be careful because this is VVVVV territory. But we're gonna go up here and skip him. I think that's probably better. Oh, really? Wow, that was a troll. Let's wear our flying staff. Hellfire mortar. Okay. Okay. Ooh, we got a spawn. We got some spawns. It wasn't. What was that? I'm curious. What was that? Oh, executioner. Yeah, that's not that bad. So what do we have on right now? Is the question. I guess I can keep this staff, this thing on. It's giving me see invis and flight, which is helpful, especially with. Where's the meat grading gastronaut? Nice. No, I didn't know that you got married. By the way, congrats. That's probably years ago by now. I sadly no longer have my triple X. Been together 9. Nice. I no longer have my triple X t-shirt. Or I do have it, but it's in terrible shape, and I have a bunch of old clothes I'm about to toss out, so I literally put it in a kind of the garbage clothes pile. It's just it's pretty sad. I haven't actually really worn it that much, but it was not it wasn't, I think she said at the time the way she did the patch was not great, and she wanted to use a different method, so mine was sort of like a first batch, but that's okay. Right, so at this point, so yeah, do I want to keep this is what I'm asking here? I think I do, but I want to put on willpower, something like that. Shadow Demon. We can just walk. Oh. But that's spooky, yeah. I was worried about this. This is don't know if I want to swift here. I'm kind of close, but I'm going to hit minus move. I'm also going to get malmutated. Good. Okay, we're out of depths. Okay, oh, we got an Ice Fiend. It's probably a Hellfire Mortar situation. We're kind of far from... Ouch. Guess I could lig. Guess I could Primordial Nightfall, but that seems like kind of dumb. Wow. Well, that wasn't great. Oh, we're... Oh, no, I was on the frickin' stairs, dude. Oh, that's the worst. Idiot. Wow. Very dumb. Oh, it's always a smiter. Just gonna walk though. Okay, Ice Fiend, no problem. Yeah, do your thing. Oh, Boris! No, I don't want you, Boris. This is probably... What does he have? He's fast, right? What does he have? So, yeah, this feels like Primordial Nightfall right here. Probably. No, yeah, I mean, I have to go up the stairs, but he can shoot from range. It's not great. Yeah, I guess I could have silenced him. That could have been cute, too. Come on. Keep these Ice Fiends, like... On the other hand, I can Primordial again. Where is my upstairs? This time, I think... Yeah. Guardian, goodbye. Could I just... Nope. We can't have nice things, apparently. Okay. Don't have a good pass wall set up here. Don't want to mess with that sits. I could lig. That feels kind of unnecessary. Because I'd have to cancel it. Can you please just not interrupt me? No. The answer is you can't. I'm getting like every frickin' spawn. Stop it. Right, so I'm actually going to try to dig if I have to, because these spawns are starting to piss me off. Okay. I don't know how. I don't know why. But we freaking did it. Ugh, this character was just the worst ever. Like, it sort of turned around, but what a struggle. 12 hours for this freaking character. Yeah, that wasn't too bad of an orb, honestly. Like, I had the tools to make it good. Dith was doing some work there at the end. Thanks for the GGs, but I'm so glad this freaking character is over with. It is just awful. Part of it was some decisions I made, and I'd love to go back and revisit it. I think what I'm taking away from this is that this character forcing so much Forgecraft was just not really going to work without, like, Ash or something. Because it was such a struggle to get new spells for the one, on the one hand. Like, the way the trajectory was that the starting book was great. Early game was fine. Layer was fine. And we start to get in layer branches, and all I have are Blazeheart Golem and Lightning Spire. And stuff is starting to get kind of rough. And I'm not finding new spells. And what happened? I had a really rough time. I had a okay time in Swamp, but it was dodgy. And in Spider, it was really spooky. Like, I got bodied by a ghost moth because I don't have See and Viz. I didn't have any spells that See and Viz. Yeah, I don't know who I recognize the name TSWN. Presumably they play a lot of Wanderers. I don't know. Well, apparently not, because I don't see any Wanderers in that list. But like, so we were sort of stuck with our starting book spells, and Dith was like, I wasn't using Dith to the best of the ability that I could. I didn't really start using Dith a little bit better until a fair bit later in the run. I was using Shadow Slip not too much, and I didn't use Marionette all that much. Marionette can be slightly tricky to use, but it's really powerful. But so I'm stuck without any upgrade spells at that point. Then I finally ditch. I do Swamp 1 through 3, but Swamp 4 starts to go really badly. I have to use a ton of Teleport, I think, at some point in Swamp. Spider goes decently well, but I am not confident about doing Spider 4. And no, it wasn't Swamp 3, it was Swamp 4. It was the End Vault. I just got, like, kind of owned by just a few Hydra at once, and my spells just weren't cutting it. And so then I finally decided to go to Elf, which was like, I have Elemental Resists, and the elves didn't really resist anything that I had, and thankfully a shop had Hoarfrost Cannon, which was great. That was a good upgrade, but that was the only upgrade I had. Oh, and I had Monarch Bomb. And I forget the order. I had a really bad time in Vaults, I think. Vaults was really a struggle, because there's a lot of resistance stuff in Vaults. Plenty of like stuff with RC. Even with Hoarfrost, it was a real struggle, and Monarch Bomb was just kind of underperforming. There's stuff that, like I said, is omni-resistant that could resist fire that made it just not very good. And I ended up like, I got my way through Vaults, but I was really like very low on consumables. I decided to full clear Elf, the third level, and nothing. Clearing Elf 3 went pretty well. It was just good experience and some stuff, and I didn't use a lot of consumables or anything, but I didn't get any spells. But then I did Crypt 3, or I did Crypt, and then Crypt 3. Yeah, you have to be careful, but you also have to think a little bit carefully about what things are good. Like Marionette, like this fight with Marjorie on Crypt 3, I might make a clip of it, although there's not much point because it's just me being pissed off and barely surviving. Yeah, I did have 1 or 2 issues. I had one really nasty situation with the Convoker, yes. Multiple situations. The constructs in general in Vaults were just a problem. So spell availability was a huge issue, and then I'm trying to train when I do get new spells. They're low spell power because I'm -1 across all my apps. I only have like 24 int, which is like fine, but not amazing. I don't remember when I picked up that enhancer staff, but it was kind of late. So I get something like Monarch Bomb, and I'm like having to train up more fire and more Forgecraft, and it's very expensive. And then that spell, I just don't get the best results with it. It's very hit or miss. Yeah, I feel like that spell still kind of underperforms a bit for its level. It feels like it's a tricky spell to use to the best advantage you can. It's very expensive, and it's very expensive when you screw it up, because you potentially just out of 12 MP for like not very much result. Particularly when this character likes to miscast a lot. Like I had a Ring of Wizardry, but it miscasted a lot. So once I got Hellfire Mortar, things definitely did improve. Like Depths was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was okay. It was not as bad as Vaults, not even close. And I overall slowly gained resources. I just didn't have any Blink, didn't really have any haste. And we all saw what Zot was. Zot was mostly fine, but that one level was very, very dodgy. The E-Bearing Vault, the Carousel Vault, was really spooky. Thank God it was rock, though. Otherwise, I would have. I guess I would have had to have teleported, which would have probably been okay, but that can always be a disaster. So yeah, I guess this character just maybe really wanted to like use Forgecraft for a while, but unless you really want to go Ash, and unless you get early drops, like so that stuff lines up so that you get your higher level spells, then you can maybe go Ash but the timing on that is really difficult. Like, you're not going to find those spells that early. You're typically going to find them after you find Ash, so I don't know. I could have gone Sif, on the other hand, to guarantee the spells. That probably would have helped, but there's still the skilling issue. So it felt really difficult to force this character into a Forgewright, and definitely far from the best way to play it, so I'm not really sure. It's kind of unfortunate, because Oni is supposed to be this cool, like, spell-casting capable species, but you kind of need a way to get around the all -1 problem that they have in some sense, because you need spell schools that are like 1 or 2. You can't be doing it. Forgecraft is like, so much of it is multiple schools. I never got the Diamond Sawblade spell, which I don't know if that one is multiple school or not. Yeah, that one's pure Forgecraft. That one would be ideal, assuming that it's good. The Forgewright out from the cast reaches. Cleave for a decent... Yeah, that sounds really good, actually, for cleaving. This sounds like a great spell for Oni to have found, but we just never found it. Because it is high level, but it's only 1 school. This is playing up. There's a pull request that I'm sure you know about, Gnome Sand. That's from Wizardike. Yeah, people have said good things about Paragon, but I don't know how much... I don't know how much this character... No, it's also pure Forgecraft. That's... Getting this character to 24 Forgecraft is spooky. You would need like 24 skill levels, like with this much int. So I don't know. But I'm kind of shocked that this character ended up actually ascending, because wow, was it by far the hardest character to play out of all the... My first was a Coglin Hexslinger that I screwed up using Oka and didn't try to get max piety to get the gifts, and I was stuck with really subpar weapons, like 2 decent fully enchanted slings, but for way too late in the game, so I missed out on getting the Oka weapon upgrade because I just didn't manage my piety well. So I made the first Coglin Hexslinger really bad, and that one ended up dying in depths due to some stupidity. But the second one was smooth. MDCK was kind of horrible, but not as bad as this character. Pole was really easy. It's probably the easiest character of all the 5. And Fesh wasn't too bad, was pretty smooth, and then there was this one.